Welcome to Mental Models Daily, where we explore one mental model each day to help you elevate your daily decision-making. Today, we're examining a crucial concept in business and investing: exit strategy, which shapes how we plan and execute our departures from investments, businesses, or positions. Exit strategy is more than just planning how to leave. It's a framework for understanding how endings shape beginnings and how the manner of departure can often be more important than the entry. Think of it like a chess player who doesn't just plan the next move, but envisions the entire end game from the start. What makes this concept particularly powerful is how it forces us to think through full cycles rather than just exciting beginnings. A fascinating historical example comes from the DuPont family's gunpowder business in the early 1900s. As they saw the declining future of black powder explosives, they orchestrated one of history's most successful business pivots. Instead of waiting for their core business to become obsolete, they systematically reinvested gunpowder profits into chemical research and development. This led to the discovery of numerous synthetic materials like neoprene and nylon. By 1912, they had transformed from a gunpowder manufacturer into a diversified chemical company. Their exit from the gunpowder business wasn't a retreat, it was a strategic transformation that set up a century of growth. This early example of a planned exit strategy shows how anticipating change can turn potential decline into new opportunities. In the modern business world, WhatsApp provides an illuminating example of exit strategy thinking. From their earliest days, founders Jan Koum and Brian Acton built their company with potential exits in mind. They maintained a lean operation, focused on user growth over immediate monetization, and, importantly, built their messaging platform on the same programming language and infrastructure that Facebook used. This technological alignment, combined with their massive user base and low operating costs, made them an ideal acquisition target. When Facebook acquired WhatsApp for $19 billion in 2014, it wasn't just luck. It was the culmination of strategic decisions that made their company particularly valuable to specific potential buyers. It's like designing a puzzle piece that perfectly fits into a larger picture. So how can we apply exit strategy thinking in our daily lives? First, practice what I call reverse timeline planning. Before starting any major venture or commitment, envision multiple possible endings and work backward to the present. This might mean considering how a career move could position you for future opportunities, or how an investment could be liquidated if circumstances change. It's like being a movie director who plans the final scene before shooting the opening. Second, implement optionality building. Create situations that give you multiple potential exit paths rather than forcing you into a single route. This could mean developing transferable skills, maintaining professional networks outside your current industry, or structuring investments with multiple liquidation possibilities. It's like having several doors in a room rather than relying on a single exit. Third, develop what I call peak point awareness. Learn to recognize when conditions are optimal for an exit rather than waiting for circumstances to force your hand. This means actively monitoring both internal and external factors that might affect your exit timing and value. It's like being a surfer who knows when to ride a wave to shore rather than waiting until you're too tired to swim. In conclusion, exit strategy thinking reminds us that how we leave situations can be as important as how we enter them. By planning for endings from the beginning, we can make better decisions about our investments of time, money, and energy. In a world where change is constant, this mental model helps us maintain control over our transitions and transformations. Thank you for joining me today on Mental Models Daily. Until next time, may your exits be strategic, your options be plentiful, and your transitions be smooth. For more mental models, please visit mentalmodelsdaily.com or find us on X or Instagram. Our podcast music was provided by the podcasthost.com and Alitu, the podcast maker. Find your own free podcast music over at thepodcasthost.com/free music.